Grand Rising, Chosen One. It's good to see you all. Something is happening. It's almost unexplainable, but we can explain it if we think in terms of frequency. And Chosen Ones are coming together right now. There's no rhyme or reason, but we could see this change, this shift that's happening, and you might be connecting with others that are just like you. You might have stumbled across this message for the first time. Chosen Ones are coming together in divine timing. As I reflect on this past week and the people that I have met in my everyday life, hearing the stories of these people and realizing that even though we're all maybe very different, I met so many different people, we're all very different, but we all are on the same frequency. And you might be experiencing that. You might be even using that terminology as people are on the same frequency as you. God is syncing up the chosen ones on their frequency. It's not on the surface. It's not physical. Energy is driving this, and it's being driven right now. If you've stumbled on, if you're watching live or if you're watching on the replay, I'm very grateful if right now, in the now moment, could you kindly hit the like button? It's going to help this message reach many other people that are going through this right now. Hit that like button. If today's message resonates with you, please subscribe to this channel, click the notification bell, select all. We have daily videos, 9 a.m. Eastern time. You could actually set an alarm on your phone. We're constantly putting out this content. We're constantly building the community and bringing people together. This is happening right now. If you'd like to join our Patreon, we had a tremendous live stream last night, and the recording will be up by the end of the day. If you'd like to join Patreon, the link is in the description. The chosen ones are on a specific frequency. And you might be in this world, but you're not of this world. And in divine timing, God is syncing each and every one of us up right now. The Rainbow Warriors of the Hopi Prophecy, all different people, all different colors, classes, and creeds, but the same frequency. It's unbelievable when you start to actually witness this in your everyday life. I'm leaving this message today, going through this week, and meeting so many new people and realizing how we are all the same and we're all on the same frequency. Energy is the driving force to this happening right now. Reflecting on these people, you know, we're all different ages, and for some reason, all different backgrounds, for some reason, all of a sudden, people are like, excuse me, and just felt, tapping, like, me? Me? Went out of their way to speak to me for some reason. And once we started speaking, you know how the world is right now. You don't know what to expect. What are they going to say? What's going to happen? Looking over your shoulder, right? And all of a sudden, they start expressing the same things that you are living, experiencing. Same characteristics. What are the characteristics? Creativity, expression. A lot of the chosen ones, they want to express themselves in a unique way. Chosen ones are here to create something. We're not all, and I've shared this many times, your responsibility is not to lift everything by yourself. Everyone is picking it up together. So we all have this drive to create something. It could be very specific, but that drive of creativity, that's that connection to God, source. And the more that you are connected to this, the creativity begins to flow. And that driven to create something, whether it's your art that you're putting out, your community, your teachings, whatever it might be, the creativity is there. We all had to overcome something this past year. Are you tuning into this message? Maybe even for the first time, did you have to overcome crazy things this year? Boots on the ground is very powerful. We're all connected right now, but when you actually meet a person, you never met them before, and they are recalling their past year, and their experience and your experience is like the same experience. It's not the same exact experience, the same energy themes, overcoming, what did you have to do, this and that. It's all the same frequency. And it's like, yeah, man, I hear you. We all had to overcome something, because the world right now, all the people right now are on the threshing floor. Chosen ones have a connection to God, a deep-rooted connection to God with purpose. A lot of us were tested this year. You're being tested so you really embody and embrace your purpose. Purpose drives us as human beings. We have to have purpose in life. It helps us get up in the morning. And your connection to God is becoming stronger. You know, in this matrix world, you might lose yourself, and you start giving your life force energy, and you're hoping maybe your boss, right? Your boss is in control, right? Your narcissistic partner is in control, right? The people at the water cooler that are going to judge and shame you are in control. The crowd is the matrix, whatever it might be. None of these things are going to replenish you but God. And you might see this clearly right now. You have a strong personal relationship with God. Do you have a personal relationship with God? Are you having a conversation? There's a lot of misconceptions in the world. And when you are being authentic and you're creating from the heart space, massive change is about to happen. You know, when we reflect on how people treat their relationship to God, you know, who people are, things aren't at face value at this time. This goes much deeper. It goes to the frequency. To meet so many different people, different backgrounds, different ages, different stories. Oh, absolutely, reality seer. It's good to see you. All different story. We all have our different story. But there is something, and you can't put it in the physical. It's not on the physical surface. It is the energy that drives the body. You know, a chosen one is not using God as its genie for wishes. Some people, they want something, they pray, they I'm a genie in a bottle. You gotta rub me the right. No, that's not how we operate. We are not the hypocritical churchgoer. Not saying that all people that go to church are hypocrites. But when you sit back and you're supposed to be not. Are you treating everyone with but you're talking about these people behind their back? Is that how you're supposed to behave? No. The chosen ones don't participate in these things. The drama, all this other stuff, right? So please put a like on this message if you're having a good time, if you're learning this. Discernment, very important. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely, Kelly. That's what I'm here to do. So we're not here to use God as a genie in a bottle. We're not here to be hypocrites. Absolutely, Gina. This chat is lit right now. I love you guys. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you. There is a sorting that's happening right now. There is a sorting that's happening right now. And we are all on the threshing floor. Well, that's a good one, Spirit Orchard. We are all on the threshing floor. And to hear so many people have so many different stories, absolutely. If there is a person, a thing, or a situation that puts you in deep confusion, if it's like you're totally confused, that's not a good thing. It's not a good thing. It is important to have the full armor of God at this time. It is important to have discernment at this time. And so many people are coming together, and so many things that aren't going to last the test of time are fading away and falling away. And it's happening at an accelerated rate. It's happening very quickly. As we go through the sorting, the wheat and the tares, we are on the threshing floor. No one said this year was going to be easy. It was actually the year of the rapture. And it's important that we keep an open mind and not assume that things are going to play out a certain way, that other people, you have to see it play out. And you have to look at your life. And are there two worlds? Are there different frequencies? People are on a totally different frequency. Tesla said, I am the receiver. And you are receiving a broadcast of the reality. Are you tuned into static? Or are you tuned into the love songs of God? Ultimately, the choice is yours. There's a lot of dissonance in the world right now, so it is hard to find that clear channel. You're driving in the car, you're picking up these different radios, right? All this static, all the different stations coming in all at once. Everything all at once. Has that been this year? Did you have to go through that onslaught? Everything all at once. Did you experience that this year? You could literally write it in the comments. I had everything come all at once. It was everything all at once. What it was. But it makes you tougher. You're a chosen one. You're here to survive it. Tough times don't last, but tough people do. Tough people do. And God does love you. Even though you're getting bashed on the threshing floor, you're getting bashed around. We're all going through it, each and every one of us. That's why, especially in our Patreon community, I discuss the 8 dimensions of wellness. One person might be dealing with something in one or these 2 aspects of life. You might be dealing with it somewhere else. But God knows what gets you to tick. Yeah. It's the only way that we can be reached. From this, you're able to see clearly, and you have a specific, pinpoint accuracy. This is where I'm going. This is what I'm doing. So many people that I've met this week, they're all looking to create something. You have this drive. Do you have that drive? You can let us know in the comments, on the live stream, in the chat. You're creating something, and it's difficult. We're all over the place, but then we want to have that pinpoint accuracy. That's where we're headed. That's where we're going. That is what we are creating. You were given a puzzle that only you can solve. Once again, you were given a puzzle that only you can solve. Isn't that great? You say, well, God, why was I given this puzzle? Wrong pipe. Why was I given this puzzle? Don't know. Why did the water go down the wrong pipe? Don't know. I get too excited. As we go through these shifts, we have to embrace the highlights and the shadows. And it makes our life pretty funny, but we're all going through it right now. When we think of the rainbow warriors of the Hopi prophecy, this time period and our people have been prophesized. And it said, when the earth is ravaged and the animals are dying, a new tribe of people will come onto the earth from many colors, classes, creeds, and whom by their actions and deeds will make the earth green again. They will be known as the warriors of the rainbow. Are you a warrior of the rainbow? Did you come here to create? Did you come here to experience life, really experience life? You know, last night, one of our soul sisters on Patreon, we were talking together, and, she expressed, when are we going to get a break? And you might be going through this. You're seeing things, and you kind of feel, when are we going to get a break? But when that pressure is on, and there's no way out but through, that is where the magic lies. Yeah. When there's no way out, when there's no other option, when there's no plan B, and you put the blinders on, you have pinpoint accuracy, and all you do is just keep going. When there are no options, when there are no other choices, when you believe in your heart what you came here to do, all of a sudden, that is where the magic lies. You just stand there and you don't budge, and all of a sudden the sea parts and a clear path is found. Oh, wow. Em, thank you so much for that. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. It's my honor to be here and do this every day. Thank you for your truth. There's not many rainbow warriors online. If it wasn't for you, I would have been a lot more confused. I pray God guides me. I appreciate you. I really thank you so much for that. There is such a drive, Em, when I see people that are hurting, when I have lived through firsthand experiences and I know how to overcome certain things. I was talking to a new friend of mine, and we were sharing our similar mistakes, except he went through his mistake twice. He did it twice. But the point I'm trying to make is you want to have the right information. You want to be able to see clearly. And when you're able to see clearly, the information is available to you, then you can make better decisions. Then you don't make the same mistake twice. Don't make the same mistake twice. We're all here to learn. We were dropped in here. We're trying to figure this out. We're roaming around, trying to figure this out. And, you know, listen, you could be in an area and you feel like there's no one around you. But, and I know it's a time period where people have been separate, and we are a social species. We all want human connection. I want human connection. You want human connection. But everyone is, it's fascinating. But all you could do is keep going out there. Don't live in fear of your brothers and sisters. You never know. All of us, wow. There's someone that's just like me, understands, understands, and overstands. You want to connect with your tribe. It's all about your vibe, kid. That actually rhymes, if you didn't know. That actually rhymes. It's all about your vibe. That's how you connect with your tribe. That's what we're here to do. We're not here to be a human battery. We're not here to grovel on our knees. And we're not here to live in fear, guilt, or shame. You cannot create efficiently. Once again, you cannot create efficiently in fear, guilt, or shame. Full video on the consciousness scale on the channel page. Check it out. Again, if you're new, if you just stumbled in, could you hit the like button? I appreciate you if you hit the like button. It really helps others find this message. We're growing, we're overcoming obstacles, and we're getting better. Tammy, I love you. Thanks for being here, Tammy. I love you so much. It's good to see you, Tammy. Thank you, Michael, so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for showing up. Half the battle, Tammy, is just showing up and keep going. And utilizing the things, our trials, our tribulations, what we went through, connecting with others, keep putting out that frequency. It is a frequency. I cannot express this. Whether it's in person, whether it's on Patreon, we're all on the screen together. You're looking at your brothers and sisters. You might look totally different, but you're like, wow, it's fascinating. It's powerful. Utilize this power. Utilize your creativity, your expression. Don't be afraid right now. Don't be afraid to create. Don't be afraid to express yourself. So many people for years were afraid. You could see it happening right now. People are no longer afraid to express who they truthfully are. You can't live there. And it makes your body sick. Dr. Gabor Mate speaks about this too. The more that you don't live in your truth, you have to speak your truth. You have to live in your truth. Stop bottling it in. Stop shoving it down when it's supposed to be an outward force. It's an outward force. That's where we need to be. I appreciate that. Listen, I know more and more people that we're all experiencing a certain way that we are going through certain things. The chat is blowing up. Thank you so much. I'm reading the chat. It's going by fast. Thank you. We go through these things for a specific reason. We go through these things for a specific reason. You might not understand, or overstand the reason at the time. Sit there with God. Have the conversation. This is what I want to do. This is what I want to create. This is how we are increasing our energy exponentially. Exponential energy increase. Sitting on the dock of a bay. Thank you so much, Sitting on the Dock of the Bay. I appreciate that so much. Tremendous name as well. Tremendous YouTube name, Sitting on the Dock of a Bay. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Yeah. Really think about your purpose. That's all I could share. I can't express to you enough. When you feel alone, when you feel down and out, but when you are in alignment with your purpose, that feeds your soul. Nothing else can feed your soul. And there are certain things we cannot change. Remember, we are living in a world with billions of people that have their own free will. There is only two connections. Only two connections you need to be concerned with. Your connection to God and your connection to your higher self. And nothing else matters in this world. Nothing. Remember the laws of the universe and free will. Indigo Star 144. I appreciate that so much. Indigo Star writes, thank you for all your love and support over the years. It's my honor to be here. I appreciate you, Indigo Star. Thank you so much for being here. We show up. We've been doing this for years. We went through a big bash this year, but we're on the threshing floor. We all have to be on the threshing floor. I'm grateful for you being here as we rebuild, as we grow, as we heal, and we come back better than ever before. And it's truthfully amazing when you start seeing the truth behind people, things, and situations. And listen, we all, at first glance, we all go through these moments. We get the threshing floor, then we sit in isolation. If you're a chosen one, if you're going through this, if you've ever gone through this, please hit the like button and share this video link today so others can hear this message. We go on the threshing floor. Our lives get bashed. Getting bashed around. Now we're sitting in isolation, and now you're sitting there with all the pieces of your life. You got all the pieces. Here's all the pieces. Here's my life with all the pieces. And when you were never able to see the truth of these things, if God did not put you on the threshing floor and smash your life into oblivion, and now you say, oh, well, this was a good piece. I didn't know this was good. Oh, this is a piece of trash. Let's get rid of this piece of trash. So that's what we all need. And you had no clue. You had no clue what all the parts of your life. Now we're starting to get lighter. Now I say, okay, I got to get rid of this subconscious program. I got to change the way I do this. I got to not converse with these people anymore. And I say, oh, this was actually good. I made a mistake. This is good. I'm going to put this in my life. I hope that I am putting out an authentic message that is helping you level up. And the more, remember, we can only answer questions with the information available at the time. And the more information that we have available to us, the better choices that we can make. I've said this many times. There's certain things I said, wow, I wish I knew this 10 years ago. Would have been a lot easier. Jeez Louise. Jeez Louise. I wish I knew this years ago. And then my journey would have been so much easier. Remember, sometimes we get stuck in the mud and we're grinding away. We're grinding away. And all of a sudden, we've wasted our energy away. Parenting through ascension. I saw you popped up. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. Yeah, I think everyone's situation is different. You could be a lone wolf like me. You could be a parent right now. We're all going through different things. Let us know in the comments, chosen one. Are you a lone wolf? Are you a parent? We come in different forms, but we're on the same frequency. We're on the same frequency. And that's life. That's life. That's what all the people say. And we got to pick up our vibrational frequency. Wow. Hannah, thank you so much for that. I appreciate you, Hannah. Thank you so much. I love you. Hannah writes, creation boosts an energy of self-esteem and grounding sensations. This is where a person's power begins and translates into love. Absolutely. The driving force. I think about your passion, right? Your passion, whatever you love. Love, your passion for something drives it. And it's like you're like the juggernaut, and it just keeps going. And everything, you barrel through everything. Everything gets out of your way, and it strengthens it. Remember, the counterfeit energy, it can't last forever. Can't last forever. But you are a one of one. You are a one of one. Yeah. One of one. Special. Unique. In every single way. Yes, FP. Yeah. Sometimes, and being empathic, listen, I went for it too. Sometimes we become gullible. We don't realize it. We come out here, we say, oh, everyone's going to be nice. I did. Oh, gee willikers, everyone's going to be nice. But listen, it's just the way of the world, man. I can't express to you, when you are on that vibration of authenticity, everything starts to fall into place. I love each and every one of you. I'm grateful to connect with all of you chosen ones, the 144,000, the warriors of the rainbow, whatever it is. You're here, you're on a specific frequency. This is a very specific and unique time. You're here to create something. What is that? A lot of people say, what am I supposed to create, Mike? And you are the only one that can answer that question. You could get guidance, you could have redirection, but you have to listen to your sacred heart. So I'm grateful for each and every one of you. Please hit the like button. Please click the subscribe button. It's a great support for this channel. Head over to Patreon. If it calls you, there will be a brand new video up on Patreon. And please leave a comment. What have been your experiences this past year? Are you connecting with other people out of the blue that are just like you in divine timing? It's a powerful time period. The more that we come together, all of a sudden, a big change happens. And you're going to see it last the test of time. It's clear. I'm looking at the group right now. There are people that have been here since the beginning. I appreciate you. There's new people that just came in today. It's all divine timing. It's a sorting. We're on the threshing floor. The wheat and the tares. Just be yourself. Just be yourself. Don't worry about guilt. Don't worry about shame. Just be. Write it in the comments. Just be. Just be yourself. That's where the power lies. Don't have to wear a mask. Just, here we go. Here I am. And fake ones don't like that. They don't like you for being yourself. So don't fall to that fear. Don't fall to the guilt or the shame. You are a one of one. I am the defender of our everyday lives. No matter what comes your way, just keep going. I love you all. I'll see you tomorrow. Once again, 9 a.m. Eastern. Hit that bell. Hit that bell. See you tomorrow. Bye for now.